Welcome back everyone to Disillusion ST, the finishing episode if we're being specific. Go watch 2 previous videos to understand the whole story, but a quick recap is needed anyways, I guess. I am Golem in Naraka. Called Hell in Buddhism, our goal is to collect 18 different memory-bounded items to build a tower that'll help creatures of Naraka and everyone else achieve nirvana with the help of Bodhi tree on the very top of the tower. A muse of tragedy, Melpomene, is helping us on our way, by collecting items and assisting us too. Naraka is full of different colorful and unique characters and places that we have already seen and have yet to see. We last left off at 11 items at our possession, 7 more to go. Naraka is a narrational analogical space that is created from memories and feelings of everyone inside of it. Let's get started on our last push towards finishing our goal. We're back in our favorite place, Melpomene's Grey Halls, also known and previously mentioned as the Hub. I make my way through the painting into the Holy Room, where I go into yet another door and meet this guy who's watching the Naraka all the way above from his observing point. Last time he showed us the structure of Naraka that looked like atoms. We were talking about the order inside chaos. He says that if you look from far enough on all the chaos that's going on in Naraka or in life, then you'll be able to find interconnections between all of it. After all, divine order lies inside any chaos. At least this guy thinks so. He also tells me about Lila. Lila is the concept that asserts that creation, instead of being an objective for achieving any purpose, is rather an outcome of the playful nature of the divine. He says that every move is sacred and has a divine purpose behind it. I met him many times later, and we were watching Naraka's creatures doing their stuff. He left me a sundial once, a new memory-bound item for us. Then I randomly wandered back to the location where we obtained the umbrella. This town was always under the rain. The girl that gave us the umbrella asked us to make it sunny somehow, and I just happened to have the sun, another item, right with me. The rain stopped, but the girl evaporated. It seemed like she couldn't bear the sun. Well, dang, now I feel kinda guilty for, well, practically killing her, I don't know. Later, I collected a full new deck of cards to play them. I mentioned this game briefly some time ago. It's a popular game here, in Naraka. I lost all of my cards in the game a long time ago, but now I have a new deck and I'm willing to test it. This was my first and last winning cards in Disillusion ST. I guess you can say that I'm really bad at this game, well, whatever. Then me and Mel went down to the very bottom of Naraka. Remember that Naraka is very cold? Well, the bottom of Naraka is the Great Lotus, the coldest place in Naraka. We are not freezing because we have the sun with us to warm us. Mel says that the air itself here is filled with regret, but the lotus is beautiful still. Then I talked with this dark umbrella girl who was ignoring me before. She says about the fact that I burned to death the rain girl that gave us an umbrella. It's like she's trying to make me feel guilty for mine and Mel's actions, to be honest. She asks if I'm willing to make the sun shine in the city or in Mel's lotus pond. Then she asks if I'm always just doing things I'm told to do by someone else. In the end, she adds that she would like to see the sun. I don't really like her. It's like she's trying to make me feel bad for something while I do not control all the stuff that happens around me. Later, I talk with the Stuff Monkey again. This guy is trying to convince us that building the tower is a bad scenario for the world. He says that we should delete the core of our problem, the muse of tragedy. We should just kill her, kill Mel. He shows us how unique and charming Naraka can be. There were 2 separate memories once. A woman's lungs filled with water and a man's torn innards. Separate experiences, now brought together to form a new. This memory offers you a strange solace. Monkey tells that it's the true beauty of Naraka, the ability to create new wonders and connections from nothing and to intertwine all the pain and suffering everyone endured. The memory itself represents a strange organic mass of cold, sewer and torn flesh. A devil lives in this memory. Devils are something akin to muses, I guess. Maybe they're even the same, it's hard to tell. Monkey tempts us to use our own free will to make things that are truly right. Maybe Naraka is a very unique place, but the true end for any living being in this illusion world is Nirvana. And building the tower and climbing all the way up to the Bodhi tree is another way to reach the true end. I really believe in our goal. Also, I met this glitchy hacker girl later. She's really hard to understand sometimes because of her manner of speech. I met her some more later and she seems to not be somewhat important to our task. Then I asked Celery, the always running girl that can take us to some locations, to take me to the Golden Church, the only location I haven't visited yet. There was a creature that wanted to talk with me and Mel about some kind of an offer. He gave us a potion that healed some of my HP later as a gesture of goodwill. He says that he's aware of our task and that he has an item that is needed for the tower. He says that he's willing to exchange his item for the Golden Rose. So now we have to find the Golden Rose somewhere. Well, let's think about it sometime later, I don't know. A meeting with Froggy somehow flowed into the talk with Melpomene about friends and strides. She says that it's really hard for her to make someone trust her. I say that I've made many good friends on our way as of now. Later I stumbled into the small and amputated guy. He escorted me to the doctor, this scary looking being who wanted to know more about me, Golem. He said that he'll hand me the memory-bound item of his if I can tell him more about myself. The problem is, I don't know anything or remember anything about myself. To find more info about, well, me, we need to talk with the horned lady of the Rusted Ones, Uria. I went on my way to find Uria hanging down on a loop from the tree. It seems that she saw something inside me that summoned a desire to end herself. The doctor was pretty devastated by the news, but said that there's still a way. He said that he could watch Melpomene's memories through an operation to find something about me. This looked very wrong and strange at first, so I spoke with Melpomene about it. She said that she's alright with it, if it helps us with obtaining the item. She lies on the operational table and gets herself fucking lobotomized or something like that. Got a hurt probably. There's no memories about Golem inside Melpomene's head. Her most old memory is a deal between Mel and some creature that deleted all of Melpomene's memories from the times when she was a working muse. Mel asked this creature to delete the memories herself though. The doctor was displeased by the results, but still gave us his hand drill. He said that operating such a beautiful woman was a pleasure itself, so we're even. Another item for our collection, not much left to go. Then I met this strange girl, and again, and 12 more times. We were mostly fishing together. There was nothing interesting, just random We'll get to this later, probably. This girl seems to support Monkey's position about killing Melpomene, and in the end, she gets hostile and says that I'm willing to do something evil to her and disappears. After that I met Jophiel. Jophiel is an angelic being or something like that. He's really kind and forgiving. He calls us by the name. Ryan. That's probably Golem's human times name, I think. And tells us that he's willing to help me and Mel to cure our sicknesses. I am infected by some sort of disease that makes me unable to reach Nirvana and find true peace, while Mel cannot forgive herself for all the bad stuff she has never done. Jophiel is a crucial character to one of the endings. He says that building the tower will only shift balance in the world and do nothing more. Someone has already set their eyes on the tower. He asks us to choose the path of love and forgiveness, to find true peace by forgiving ourselves and everyone around. Pretty Christian, I'd say. Later I met Jophiel again. Now he said that he is willing to meet Melpomene himself. He says that reaching Nirvana is a journey that not many are ready to start, and that the invisible threads of love can heal all the unseen wounds. He says that long ago, me and Chi, the cat with big eyes who is the very owner of the tower idea, were cursed with something akin to rot. A rot that forbids us from escaping the cycle of samsara, but splits us apart from it. This rot practically decays our souls with each incarnation. Jophiel tells us that Chi will eventually ask us to kill Melpomene for the sake of everyone, but Jophiel wishes to find another way. I met him again later. He said that he's close to finding a cure to my disease. Then I got some aura by raising up Mel a bit. Then played some cards with Himiko, a shrine maiden that wishes to end the Naraka city. She took care of the lost souls before the idea of the tower, and fucking lost all of my cards to her again. I just fucking hate the cards, brother. This is insane! Also, Froggy found himself a friend, and he says that he really loves his new friend. It looks like everything is going well at Froggy's side. Then I met this lazy horned lady multiple times. She seems to be a worker at a ramen shop. She asks me to take her shift multiple times, and I agree, in the hope that she gives me something in return. While working I met Ayumu. She says that she hoped I didn't cook her artichoke in some ramen, cause she would have been really sad. Also she said that my ramen smells like death, like really bad. The next customer was Melpomene with an umbrella. Mel says that she's trying to socialize more, and that she has made a new friend for herself. The last customer is Gami, the femcel. She's been spying on me working at this ramen shop and said that Ayumu became her new best friend forever. She said that it's hard to make friends out there and she wishes to have some sexy friends with really hot bodies. After that she says that she will be working on her body and gives us her gumballs to stop gaining weight. I don't think gumballs make you fat, but well, that's another item. Gomi has given us 2 items already. What a Nilla for real. You know, Nilla like the WE word, like vanilla, like for white people, you know. I'm white myself, so yeah, well, hope y'all Nilla's been doing good, like. There's a newcomer in Naraka, this lady. The last thing she remembers is that she was in an ambulance and then appeared here. She's really scared and confused. She doesn't want to believe that she died. She doesn't remember anything and will eventually meet the sick woman we've seen already. The one that coughs blood and seems to die every now or then. Later she starts to get more comfortable with Naraka and says that it's not very different from the Earth. Himiko and I go to the heart of the city to talk with Lilim, the one of the founders of the city. Himika's dead, and our goal of ending the city is dead with her. Later I talked with Melpomene about this, about the fact that my friend passed away. She says that as long as we both stood up for our ideals, we just need to let it go and carry on. Also, we fished something that's left off of Himiko's corpse someday. That was pretty unsettling. Later I got a message from Himiko, from another Himiko. It seems that she got reincarnated on Earth. I speak with another Lilim later, a part of Lilim that detached from the original one. She says that it's the intended way things should have come out. We had no chance of achieving Himiko's dream to end the city. After all, even if we were to destroy the city, something new, alike to it, would have appeared in Naraka someday. After a while I reflect with Mel on everything we've been through together. All this starts to get really close to the finale. Later I met this insane man once again. He was really loyal to us the last time. His name, or well, nickname, is Guest. The Guest is going crazy in some way. He asks us if we have ever seen this woman with a godly voice that was singing in Naraka. The Guest wants to talk with her. Maybe he's talking about Himiko, I don't know, she was singing someday. Later we find him talking with the doctor on the phone. He was really aggressive and asked the doctor about some instrument he possessed a while ago. I guess they were talking about the hand drill the doctor gave us. Later I found the Guest dead in his room, and that was the end for the story of Guest. Celery gave us an 8-ball. She said that someone dropped it. Well, that's an easy item for us. 2 left to go. The next item was the Golden Rose. That creature in the Golden Charge needed too. This asphodel door was closed the whole time, but now it's open and it leads us to a beautiful garden of yellow asphodels and roses. We grab the Golden Rose and head to the church, where we obtain the odd figurine, and somehow keep our Golden Rose. That's the art of the deal, you know? Now all 18 items are collected, and we can finish our journey. But before that, I wanted to flirt with Melpomene a bit. I gave Mel some compliments, watched interactions in a bar, and also watched the story of her glass companion that got shattered in the end. After all that long journey, here I am, standing at the very gates that will lead me to the end. Such a long journey comes to a close. The Disillusion brought my channel the most viewed videos till this very day, and I am thankful to this game. It gave me a huge inspiration and showed unique concepts. This was a long journey for me as a person too. All the work that went into those videos was not for nothing. Now, we are ready to move on. Hope you enjoy this journey with me.